We're live. It's showing me that I'm live. I got a new counter up there. That's pretty cool. Nice. That's working well. Hey, how you doing? Somebody was there for a second and then they left. Hey guys, how we doing? Hey Tug, how you doing, man? Hey Rich. Good to see you guys. Just sitting out here in the hot garage, man. It's been raining. We got rain. Wild Bill, Pickle, how you doing, sir? Welcome everybody. Yeah, it's been a good day. Tug. Yeah, man, we've been getting rain. Like last night we got 2.5 inches of rain last night, man. We had our puddle in the front yard. We got a puddle in the front yard, and we got a puddle in the backyard. And it's been raining. It's been raining now. Hey Tim, how you doing, buddy? Doing well, man. Got to fly this morning, man. Caleb came out, and he had just 2 more passes. Rich, how you doing to finish the field? So it's nice and short. Grass is nice and short. I'm not going to be able to go fly tomorrow morning. I'm going to go get the hitch put on my Durango. What I'm looking for is a trailer. I want a 6x10. Or I'll even settle for a 5x or 6x8 or 5x8, just something. So like when I go to events, I'm going to make a camper in it. I already kind of got an idea how I'm going to do the bed, where I can store stuff under it and on it, and then fold it up into like a couch to sit on or something with the planes in there above it and stuff. So I mean, it'll be nice. I'll put windows on both sides, a powered fan in the ceiling. I can get an air conditioner. Kenny, how you doing, buddy? Like phase 2 will be, I'll just cut a hole in it and put a board that I can remove and stick the air conditioner in it. I've got 2 of the little units that you can get, because I was using them. I was using it on my boat. Because man, that tent camping, man, when the weather turns bad, man, and it's just not. It's not good. I'm tired of that. Hey Tony, how you doing, buddy? Make you blue here, man. Make you a live stream monitor. Kenny, you getting rain down there in Florida, buddy? It's just been raining, like at night. I thought it was going to rain this morning. I thought we weren't going to be able to get out there and play this morning. Hey Brad, how you doing, man? Yeah, man. Wait till a few more people get here before I start making a complete bamboozler out of myself and stuff. It was funny, man. I was watching the YouTube feed, and it's like about 6 to 8 minutes behind what I'm doing now. So it was freaking me out, man. I thought, man, I'm froze. Oh no, but we should be good. I'm running the wired internet out here and stuff, so we should be good. The garage is hot, man. It's muggy out because all that rain. At least the flies, man. The flies aren't as bad in here for one reason and one reason only: bug assault. And I've hit on a new ammo formula. I'm running about half kosher salt and half regular salt in my ammo, so it works great, man. It just because just the kosher salt, there wasn't enough shrapnel to get them, but now it's pretty potent, and it's pretty takes care of them pretty bad. Man, I can't believe I took off in safe when I flew the F-16. I don't like safe. I don't like flying in safe. I don't see how people can fly in safe. It takes such big turns. I knew. And what should have tricked me, because before I gave the okay, to where I cut the video, I checked my surfaces, and I noticed, I thought, because I run 80% on the elevator and 70% on the ailerons, or it might even be 90 now. I don't know. I mean, I've got it up there, and I don't have any kind of rates on it, because I've set both my high and low rates the same. Hey Justin, how are you doing, sir? Glad you can make it. Well, let's make you blue. But man, that was just as soon as I took off and went to turn, I knew I was in safe. And I should have just kept pulling. And the way I put my fingers on the radio, I mean, and I moved my down finger, which is the motor cut. I'm going to quit putting my finger on the motor cut. I'm going to have to change the way I hold my radio, because that's just bad news, man. That was bad. I have safe on my F15, but I have it on the gear switch. Ugh, that is just bad. So on Draco and the F16, I have it on the same switch there. But man, I got a good camera mount mounted on Draco that gives some pretty good videos. I just need the Mobius doesn't have the best stabilization, so I need something with a little better stabilization. Insta360 would be perfect, but man, getting the hitch tomorrow and with the stuff I've bought, man, I'm done. I can't buy anything for a while. Yeah, BD, I would take it. I'm thinking of doing it. I'm thinking of rebinding without it. But I was just thinking, the only other time I crashed with safe is when I had it in safe by accident. And about the same thing happened, except for I didn't recover. It was making a big turn. It was going over the archery range at the park. And there was people out there, so I kind of panicked. And I took it out of safe, and then it lost altitude. And I basically crashed it in, out away from where everybody was at. Was basically what happened. But I guess I envisioned somehow when I make a mistake with the almost 14-pound Big Red, that safe will save it, But yeah, had some nice Draco flights today, man. It was perfect out there at the field. There was very light winds. I mean, the winds were still blowing, but it wasn't bad. And they were occasionally by mistake down the runway even. And they were from the east to south, so it was good. Ooh, darn, Justin. Yeah. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing, Tug. YouTube overcharges wiped your safety net out? Jackson, how are you doing, sir? That's just amazing. Yeah, I mean, Linda's checking the credit card all the time. He was on the Spike the Likes mug, man. I haven't even had a taste of that yet. Get away from there, man. Spike the Likes. That fly likes it. And he's gonna get his. Spike the Likes, please. Man, I thought I poured myself more. I think this cup has a hole in it. But yeah, Wings of Pegasus is the guy I get this from. Getting married? Huh? What? I've been married, man. I've been married since 80, I think. Yeah. Joe, how you doing, sir? Anyway, though, but man, and then when I hit motor off, because motor off, and I was already going slow. I should have known, man, to keep the speed up. But man, when it started heading east, Hobby King's got a sale, but I can't find the code, and I'm not going to dive into my deleted emails to find it. And I looked, and they didn't have anything that was in stock that I wanted to buy. Oh, a hitch on the Durango. I'm getting a trailer hitch put on the Durango. Yeah, Nate, that's going to be great, eh, Nate? Yeah, I've seen people already have their 80 millimeter or 90 millimeter, no, 80 millimeter F16. That's pretty good, man. It looks nice. I mean, you know, I've only seen it fly. It looks like it flies well and stuff. It's heavier, but it's a heavier plane. You know, that's all I can say. I'm sure it's gonna order or fly great, man. Because I saw nothing but great flights by Ryan and Bobby and everybody else that flew it at the Pilot Ryan fly-in and stuff. But I went ahead and ordered a new Bigfoot since they're going to raise the price next week. Oh, Justin, I bet you it'd be great, man. It's got nice landing gear, man. It's got, in fact, Pilot Ryan, man, Ryan, he was landing, he landed in the grass, and I think he even took off in the grass at the fly-in there, and it wasn't like golf course. It was nice, but yeah, he flew it off grass and took off. I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, man. Hey, how you doing there, sir? 6S RC. Yeah, but man, that was just a shock. And I didn't, man, I was going to do my pre-flight, and it was just like the wind. The wind came up. The wind was blowing strong, and I was more, you know, I was going through, all right, takeoff. Might have to hit some right elevator. But ever since I straightened my nose wheel out on that thing, I don't have any troubles taxiing off anymore. It'll pretty much run a straight line. Yeah, I saw Arrows had some of their planes back in stock. In fact, because I got all kinds of landing gear for my F-15, Arrows F-15 on order. And I was worried, you know, because they were showing in stock on the website, and I hadn't heard anything about, you know, order filled or, you know, because usually once they box it, they click ship so they can charge your card. So I called up, and I called Hobby Zone, and Dan answered the phone. So I chatted with Dan for a little bit. Well, no, there was a recording. Leave your number, we'll call you back. And about 40 minutes later, Dan called, 30, 40 minutes. It was Dan, and he said, Jeff, we're just, you know, we're all elbows and butts getting the trucks unloaded, you know, so we can get it in here and start shipping it out because we've got a lot, you know. And I said, no worry, Dan, you know, I know you got it, you're working on it, you'll get it to me. They ship fast anyway. But man, I'm upset about the new Bigfoot coming, because man, you can't get the soft timber tires or soft tundra tires anywhere. So I might have to order some timber tires. I found some softer wheels that I was going to put on my ARF. I'm about ready to get started on the ARF, man. My motor came and stuff, so I've got all the. I'm sure I'll need more stuff. You always need more bits and pieces, but I'm just about ready. You know, like the first things is like you take some of the balsa pieces and you double them up and glue up the doublers and stuff. I'm probably not going to. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, Tim. The only Corsair I have is that little, the one from Tower Hobbies. And when I took it out to fly, I was going to fly it in one of the videos, you know, that I got playing, you know, on the computer, and haven't put them out yet. I was going to fly it that day, but I couldn't get the ESC to arm. It wouldn't arm at all. So what I'm going to do is take it apart, and maybe but it looked like the wires didn't come off from the motor. It would beep once, and that was it. That's all it would do. It'd go beep. You know, none of the cell counts or the bloop, you know, and everything. So I was disappointed because I like flying that. But if it's an ESC, I probably even have one in my park store in the other room. But oh yeah, man, this is a big old horsefly. I killed a couple flies before I started, but this one is persistent. But and then I bought stuff to yeah, I try it wouldn't even calibrate, Justin, because I already calibrated it. You know, I had it calibrated and everything like that, and just nothing. ESC was not a Zippo, nothing, man. One beep, man, just beep. That's it. Beep. And I thought maybe the throttle was, you know, maybe I bumped the throttle trim on it, you know, so I make sure that was down and stuff. Beep. Beep. So I just put it off to the side, and I broke my tail wheel on the Bearcat again, on the Arrows Bearcat. It doesn't take anything to break that. I was setting it down on the ground when I was unpacking from the car, and I bet I dropped it from like 8 to 10 inches, man. It just, you know, it's just like F-16 totaled. What? Mine's not totaled. I pulled it out, man. I recovered. It's funny when it did like a spin, and luckily I saw the bottom go away. So when I pulled it up, no, I don't, Justin. I don't. We don't have any water to fly off of. One time a year, and it's not every year, we go out to somebody that some of the people at the club know, and we fly off. They fly off his pond. I've gone out there once, but they were through flying. It was cigar and talk time when I got out there. Because all of our water here is, it's either swampy around the water and gators. There's gators and there's snakes. But I guess his pond, I mean, if you're far enough away from a river, like your pond, the odds of it having a gator in it are probably pretty small. But man, like those, there's a pond there at Fort Rucker, man. It's got gators in it. The people, they'll wade out there, get their disc golfs and stuff like that, man. But you go on the other side of the pond, man, sometimes you can see them out sitting out there in kind of the shady overgrowth and the mud. And the little river that's, like maybe 2 miles down the highway from our house, man, it's full of gators. Because we've kayaked and canoed in that. Yeah, I have, Wild Bill. I've tried gator, mate. It tastes like chicken, like frog legs and everything else. Yep. Well, I mean, I don't know. We used to play golf in Panama with a Cayman and stuff like that. I'm going to try to, Brad. I'm going to try to come. That's what I'm trying. That's why I'm getting a hitch put on my car tomorrow. And I'm looking. If I don't find a trailer, I'll probably. I got to set the tent up and I got to reapply waterproofing to it because the wind blew all that stuff off. And then if it gets nasty, I'm taking the tent down and I'll just sleep in the car. I'm going to try to go to it. But I don't know. Linda's talking about a trip up to Iowa. But no, I love my family that's left up there in Iowa and stuff. But, Airhammer, how you doing, sir? Thanks for coming by. But, on the serious, Nate, are you still here, buddy? That's serious. The only thing I would do if I had that serious, man, I'd try to get some ventilation to the battery, man. Because I noticed those batteries coming out of there, they're almost too hot to touch, man. Null in the fall, Kenny, maybe. It's a pretty strong maybe. Oh, man. It didn't have any ammo. That was a blank. Land on that cup. Oh, there we go. Yeah, just wound him. But hey, Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Be safe. Be safe out there, man. But yeah, serious. I mean, it flew great, man. Nate was flying at 9. Oh man, he made it look good, man. Huh, Eddyville. In Iowa Pilot, we used to go to the drag strip in Eddyville. David, yourself, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I got cameras on them. I've had cameras on my planes, Dave, a lot of times. I don't know, the videos just don't seem to do well. But this is 360 is what I need, man, especially for my mount that I've got on Draco now. You can barely see it right up there on the tail. You'll see it in the video when I post about it. The only thing is it shakes a lot back there. I need more stabilization. So either I'm going to save up for an Insta360 or get a Runcam 4K because they have pretty good stabilization. Ah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, because they had John Force and I think it was the Snake, man. The two of them brought their funny cars to Eddyville, and they were doing some, show runs. And it's like the first run, they ran so fast, man. They blew right off the end of that 8th mile, stop zone down there and stuff. They had to really detune their cars for the next passes and stay off it, man. Yeah, they blew that thing up, man. It was like, you could tell they were scared. They were worried about it and stuff. But yeah, I used to love going to Eddyville. But yeah, but yeah, that's serious though, man. You're gonna have to vent the battery. At least that's what I think. I don't like my batteries getting that hot. But another thing that's happening, did you guys see the flight test community organization that they're coming up with? It's going to have some of the same benefits that, like even insurance. They're planning to offer insurance, model aviation insurance, and they've got like different tiers of membership. Because I think they probably did as much representing modelers and RC as the AMA did when it came to talking to Congress. And I saw they popped up because I'm subscribed to them. I don't watch a lot of their stuff anymore ever since I got the Trent Palmer Freedom Fox fiasco. But no, I'm glad I didn't get it. But I don't know. Some people say it's not a bad flying plane. But anyway, they're coming up with that. And in fact, let's go out here and let's take a look at this. And let's cut to this and let's go over here. And so this is what they've got for memberships, and you can sign up for free just so they can count you as having a member, and then you can see what your benefits are and everything that you get on the free plan. And they have a 12-year plan, $12 a year, and a $24. And then I'm sure the $24 a year doesn't include access to the optional flight test community organization model aviation insurance, but that's what's on the future plans for them. So I'm probably going to sign up for it, But so like when they go, because if you look, all the FAA wording, that we got out of the trust test, and if you read any of the Part 107 training, it doesn't say AMA, it says community-based organizations. So the flight test community organization would be, I think it would more than enough fit that category, to cover and stuff like that. I just thought that was neat that they were going to do that. I just think it's kind of cool. But there, I think that's pretty neat, man. Oops. I love clicking stuff, man. So, come and goes, Pickle. Casey, man. Casey's, the Casey gas stations and Casey Pizza, man. Linda said last year when they were, or not last year, but the year before when they were there and stuff, that it's getting kind of expensive. But I thought that's, it's free. Kenny, free to sign up and be a member of the flight test community organization. That's just another voice that's out there. And if you read through, they put a video out today explaining what their plan of action is and stuff like that. But they're going to try. I don't know. They mentioned something about the transponders and things like that. They're going to try to get involved with that. So I don't know. Oh, they got subs too. Yeah. Yeah, because we had a Casey store just in a little town that I grew up in there. But hey, JCB, how you doing, man? But I just thought that was kind of neat, because the more voices you have, the better. And You know, Flight Test has almost 2 million members, you know, on their YouTube channel. It's like, wow. You know, send a few motivated people. Now, I don't want numbers, man. I want people that show up and watch and do things. But people that just sub and let it, you know, don't click notifications and let it die, that's cool too. I understand that, man. But man, yeah, I got tired of those wonky missiles, those foam missiles on my Flight Test Thunderbird. That looks just retarded. I mean, whoever put that on there must just be mentally challenged or something like that. But so what I did is, and you'll see this in the video when I post the video of the flight today. But I made missile rails. I bought some balsa that's about the same size as the missile rails, and then just shaped them up. And it just, you know, I know they're white on the real Thunderbirds, but you know, this is Jeff in Lower Alabama. You know, I got a problem. You know, I got a problem with conformity, so I made them white. You know, I might paint them, you know, add some white to them and stuff like that, but that's cool, Pickle. Yeah, you know, so I mean, I don't know if they provide flight stability or not, but I've never seen anybody fly without the missiles. So I put the missile rails on and I couldn't tell. Well, no, you know, like an electric spark is, you can retard a spark, you can retard plugs, you can retard planes. You know, we're not talking about people here, we're talking about planes. You know, I don't think it's out of the, it's not out of the dictionary yet. Yeah, I mean, the white looks good on the Thunderbirds, you know, but I just thought, you know, I mean, because those wonky foam things, I mean, they bothered me the first time I put the darn things on, and they've bothered me ever since. And what I like about these missile rails, I can just stick them inside the battery compartment for storage. You know, I just set it up. I just set it up there just to have it back behind me. I'll put it back up on the rack probably tomorrow morning when I go through here. Yeah, okay, Justin. Yeah, see, I mean, I don't know. I mean, you know, I mean, I figure that F-16, man, I'm on like life 3 with it right now. You know, counting the one time I ran it off into the weeds. You know, but man, I've had some good landings. I got to quit being lazy and stick my landing camera up. I realized that today. You know, I mean, I don't think I missed any Draco landings. I mean, how can you miss big red landings, you know? But man, that camera on the tail, man, that's got potential. It would help if I had a wide lens, because the lenses I have on my Mobiuses are the normal lenses. But if I had a wide lens, you know, and I don't think I can mount my GoPro Max on it because the mount's too big, and I'm not putting tape and Velcro on my Max. But man, it's got a nice view. I'll cut in a few clips of it, even though it shakes and stuff. I'll do like a couple of the landings. I mean, the landings, some, you know, were good. Some of them were good. Some of them were okay. You know, I mean, none of them were bad. You know. Yeah, I just couldn't. Them foam missiles just gave me the heebie-jeebies. I'm just glad they didn't do like what they've done on their Blue Angels, you know, where they got missiles on the bodies. But I can understand, you know, oh man, shot too high. There we go, I got him. Yep, he's on the floor. Right on the brim of the Spike the Likes. If he's in there, I don't care, I'm gonna drink him. Nope. Don't taste any salt either. Again, Wings of Pegasus. That's what you shoot for him. He's a British guitarist. He's a pretty cool guy. He's funny, man. His live streams are funny. Yes, I did. JCB, I ordered a Bigfoot, man. And, like, I've been using Dave Marshall's and Ryan's links, but I use GB's. He had a Hobby Zone link. And I like buying stuff from Hobby Zone because you don't pay taxes, but man, I missed the points because I ordered a bunch of stuff and I had like, I don't know. I had all the points you got. I had like $70, $80 worth of points that I got to use on something. I think I might have a few left. Yeah, I ordered the Plain Jane Marlin because I seeing uh, Timothy RC, seeing his great paint. He's posted it in the Pilots Lounge group. The great paint job he did on his, man. So I ordered that, but it's not coming for a while. And I don't know, man. I might order something else too, but with the hitch, man, there's no way. I don't know if they're just getting them off of Amazon, Flying Tim, where they're getting the easy lights. Hey, Chris. No, I don't know when the timber evolution's coming out. Man, it looks like a nice timber. I'd be tempted to get that timber. But I got the Timber X, and I'm not doing another timber because I got the X, and I like the way the X flies. But man alive, Draco today was floating so slow. And man, almost all my turns were rudder only with opposite. You hearing this now? I'm turning left with the rudder, and I'm using right aileron to keep the wings kind of semi-level. Man, the thing just turns, and you can turn it. You can turn it like around the pole, just by doing that. I just love that thing, man. That thing is such a fun thing to fly. It's a challenge to land well with it. It's just pretty good. Now I'm getting a Bigfoot, Don. I love the Aero Scout too, but I'm getting another Bigfoot. I got it on order. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting a Bigfoot. I got to paint it up some too. Hey Chris, how you doing, buddy? Um, what I'm going to do is I'm getting ready to do some giveaways. We're getting ready. We're getting ready here to get out of the 600s. If you guys know somebody that would sub and let it go to waste, do it. I just wish I was at work because if I just started hitting the students up, I could I could probably have 5,000 by now, but I wouldn't do that anyway. Another plane Jackson coming from Horizon. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't fly. It doesn't fly like my Flex Cessna 170. It doesn't fly like my Sig Cadet Senior Sport. And it doesn't it flies sort of kind of like the Grand Tundra did. Where it's a heavier bird. But man, it's big, it's heavy, it has decent wing loading, man. I just like it. And if people don't like it, I understand that. That's good. That's good. That's good. Man, another new planes and no. Man, I wanted to order another. I wanted to get another Viper. My poor little Viper, man. Hey, Mike, how you doing, man? Yeah, he put up some good videos, Draco videos and stuff. Yeah, that was you, wasn't it, Mike? Deuces. I sometimes I might have been skipped. Sometimes I get you guys confused. And I've been watching videos. I've been trying to watch videos, man. Yeah, today when I got back from flying, Paul, how you doing, buddy? So he wouldn't tell you what. That's nice. Yeah, it was probably skipped then. Yeah, it's just like, because I was thinking of driving the truck out with the mower today, and I'm glad I did, man, because Caleb was out there mowing. Yeah, because, man, that grass has just been rough Woof. And I've got the wheel cover on the rear for the Arctic, so I can get the Arctic back up in the air again. I miss flying it. A wasp nest. Hey, I get bees flying in here. They'll fly in here and investigate, man. And today I thought I was going to get my first air shot, you know, with my kosher salt and regular salt mix. Man, I nailed a spider. Nailed a spider this morning, and it was great. It feels good. Hey Don, how you doing, man? Glad to see you in here, buddy. Man, I hope you get. Oh, that's rough, man. I hope you get coming back, man. Yeah, the kit. I'm gonna like I said earlier. I'm gonna get started on it. Right now, yeah. There's a holdup that's out of that's out of my hands in there that's causing a slight delay, but it's all right because I've got other things I'm doing, man. I've just been keeping busy. I had to cut the grass the other day when I got home from the flying, and well, one day when I got home, I cut the backyard, and then yesterday I had to cut the front. The inner circle. Caesar, how you doing, man? Make you a moderator of the live stream, buddy. And what I'll do is for the upcoming giveaway is I'm going to, you know, I've been pulling the names off of the chat on the live streams, but you know, we're going to start doing something here pretty soon. It's not going to be a lot, and it's, you know, I'm not, Dave's RC is the king of the giveaways, because I don't get stuff from other people. I haven't asked other people for stuff either, so I don't want stuff. I don't know. I mean, what little money I get, is I usually send it to the Children's Hospital in Birmingham. But maybe the wife will make me do other things. But oh yeah, that Dave it yourself, man. You make a comment in the live stream, I'm gonna add you to the list on the wheel. I was going to show you guys that, but I'm not going to do it. Maybe next time. Yeah, Mike, they're fun. I mean, it was funny. I was in RC Informers today, and one of our British chaps, which I love to death, man, they were like, well, yeah, at least, I was saying, like, yeah, Rich has a really good demo setup, which he does, and then one of them trying, yeah, and he has the best live streams too. He doesn't just talk about crap and read the chat. He shows us things, And I thought, well, come to Let's Go Flying, Jeff in Lower Alabama, where you can get nothing but crap and reading of the chat. No, we talked about the flight test community organization. I showed you my great mod to the F-16. And stuff. Yeah, bull and ant. Yeah, I like. We got the carpenter. Well, we had carpenter ants. We've been poisoning the heck out of them this summer, man. They just ate our yard alive last year. Those things, man. You see them crawling around, man. Those are good to wound, and I throw them right out in front of the open garage door. The birds fight themselves to get a carpenter ant. The things look tough. Victor, how you doing, sir? Yep. So make sure you go over to the flight test. Check out their video on the flight test community organization. You can join for free. Help give them a voice with more names behind it, so that they can help us battle the FAA monster, which I think is complete overreach, man. Because I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed that YouTube is starting to put commercials on my videos and stuff. Michael, how you doing? So technically, if I have an onboard video onboard video in a video that YouTube puts a commercial on it, then that onboard video footage is being used for money purposes. So then it would have to be a Part 107 flyer. So I mean, that's just crazy, man. And that's all we'll say about that, you know. Hey, Pilot Jerry, how you doing, man? I miss doing the Zooms, man. I'm telling you that right now. I miss doing the Zooms. In fact, I think maybe I might start just doing them on my phone. Come out here in the garage, open the door, sit out here with my bug assault, man, and just sit out here and do the Zooms because Linda's been staying up and stuff, and I'm not gonna make her go to bed just so I can, get on the Zoom and be the fool. Time for some more Wings of Pegasus, Spike the Likes. I was going to do a Spike the Likes mug, but I need to take time out from doing everything else and go over to the credit union on base and get a bank account for my YouTube channel so that I can get my money from Teesprings so they'll let me do some more stuff. Because I had all these new designs and then I couldn't do anything with them that I've been working on day and night, night and day. No, I'm just kidding, man. But I think that's, it's pretty good. Let's see. I need to fly some warbirds, so I don't know if I'm going to go fly tomorrow when I get through with the trailer hitch on the car. I might just come home and get, maybe go through the instructions and do some of the joiner stuff, so I can actually get started building a wing I think they have you build, I think the first thing you build is the wings. Yeah, Mike, exactly, man. My neighbor, he doesn't have it out on his porch anymore, but they sit out on the back porch a lot. And they had a bug zapper out there, man. They sit out there because I don't think they smoke in their house, so they'll sit out. I don't know what they do on the back porch, to be honest with you, but they're out there enjoying themselves and stuff in an adult manner, which is fine. I like Casey, man, Casey and Andrea. Speak and spell sucks. Yeah, I got a buddy, man, Bruce. If you stop by, man, I miss you, bud. Need to see you, man. Need to fly with you again, man. Always had fun. But he's got one of the iPhones, and he texts. He always does the speaks to text and stuff. But yeah, it's like, man, I had the urge to fly FPV, but that heat just takes it right out of you. Because it's like, I've got the goggles. I put those on, and man, it's just like the sweat just steams up the lenses and stuff. Yeah. I did buy the Natoff stuff, the Natoff stuff, and it smells like aluminum oil based something or other. And it seemed to work really well. Yeah, that's what my neighbor does, man. Yep, great fishing. My neighbor's got like one of those, I don't know, one of those $40,000 bass boats, and he's got another boat, man. He's out fishing. He hurt himself and stuff, so he hasn't been fishing as much. But it's like if I get up at 4, he's usually him and his buddy, they come over and like his buddy will tow his boat, so and then they head off and they fish. And he used to fish in the tournaments and stuff too. But you got to. It's over early here in the South, man. That's one thing I learned as soon as I moved to South Carolina. I used to take the boys. The boys used to love to go fishing, but how it is with, like 8-year-old and a 5-year-old or a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. You're not going to get them out there at 5 in the morning. So we usually running out there. We'd be getting in the water like about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And the guys in the bass boats are coming in. Man, it's over now. Yeah, Vic, that's what he says too, man. Yeah, like on the phone, it's just like I used to have it. I don't have that. I don't have that on my messaging now. But yeah, and then we went to the ocean Monday, but there was no banner planes flying. I was so PO'd. And then when we were getting ready to roll out, like a little past noon, there was one up. Yeah, you too, Jackson, man. Be safe out there, buddy. You and Mason. Love the stuff you guys do, Jackson. Great for you, man. Doing the BitGo stuff, that's cool as heck too, man. You be safe, buddy. Yeah, Eric, it's the heat, man. It gets that the heat gets up there. It's just like, but yeah, fishing here. You know, Fort Rucker's got a. In fact, that's where my neighbor goes a lot. There's a lake on Fort Rucker. He goes up to, you know, the big lake. There's a big lake. I don't know. I can't even remember the name of it up there. It's about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours away. He goes up there. Lake Afala. That's what it is. Lake Afala. That's where a lot of the bass tournaments are. They have a lot. They usually, like you name, the FW whatever or the other one. They're always up there at Lake Afala, Eufaula. But that's just like yeah. See, that was a problem. Hey Lee, how you doing, Maddie? You got a lot of nice videos too, Lee. But yeah, it's just like the Eastgate Park, man. That pond's got a lot of nice fish in it too, man. I was tempted to take a pole and throw it in there. But I can just see while I'm sailing and Tuco and catching fish and stuff. Nah. My goal is to get as close to possible. Yep, Lake Afala, that's it for sure. Yep. My pleasure, Paul. It was an honor to serve, man. It was an honor. I drive by the old academy every once in a while. I got to stop in and see everybody. Happy Canada Day. All right, Lee. Yeah. Hey. Bolson's. Hey, spike the likes. Yeah. You guys do anything of Muskie Bob or Mooski Bob? He does some good stuff, man. Muskie Bob's his RC channel, and Mooski is his, fishing and goofing around channel. He does, he'll go up there in those lakes up in Michigan, northern Michigan, and do all kinds of cool stuff. Oh yeah, definitely. We grill every night. We couldn't tonight because it rained. But hey, Robert, how you doing, sir? Definitely gonna get some flying in. I don't know, like today, it was nice when I first got there, man. It was like 74 when I shut the motor off, which is for this time of year, And I got there probably at it was after 9, probably before or just right after 10 maybe when I shut the motor off, because I drive up and down the runway first. And but man, when that sun started peeking through the clouds, man, the temperature shot up fast because it was already 100% humidity from all the rain. Yeah, that's what he's fishing for, Lee, is like muskie and stuff like that. You know that. That's what they love to fish for. When I was stationed in Minnesota, man, I fished out of my kayak all the time, man. I used to catch, never really caught a muskie, but man, I used to hook some big pike, man. Some nice bass too. Yeah, Flying Tim's renting a boat. Yeah, yeah. It's like I've had sailboats. I've fished off my sailboats a lot. I've had different sailboats that I would fish off of. I had a Buccaneer, 18-foot Buccaneer that you could, I put electric motor on the back, man, and you could walk anywhere on that boat and fish just like a bass boat, man. We caught a lot. It was in the Twin Cities area, but we'd go up north and stuff like that. When I lived in Iowa, my dad used to go to Minnesota fishing all the time, Go up there, fish for muskies and pike and stuff. Canada, they would go up to Canada, fly in somewhere in Canada and catch some, the big monster muskies that they used to get back in the 70s and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, but it's like you can do, like when I was in Minnesota, I could do boating or I could do, get into RC, but I didn't want to get into RC because I knew we'd have to move again, and it's like, after 22 years of moving in the military, you realize that every move, anything that you like or is nice, they're going to bust the bejeebers out of it. The stuff, the crap you care less about, man, it makes it through in perfect shape. Yeah, we went up to Lake of the Woods, man, and we did a week up there. That on an island that we had, and that was fun. Mike Bird, sir, I was just talking about you guys. How are you doing over there, buddy? Yay, go England, man. I couldn't believe it when England thrashed Germany, man. I thought it was pretty great. Not that I have anything against Germany or England. I like both teams, but I mean, it's like we watch Premier League all the time here. So when Sterling and when Sterling and that other guy that might be good someday, man, when they scored the goals and stuff, man, it was like, yeah. It was Goal City, but oh my gosh, man, I can't believe I got a mental block on his name. And we like the Tottenham Spurs a lot, man. I mean, it's not like we have, favorite teams, but, yeah. Oh, yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, heck yeah, I bet it was a big party, man. Big party. My Wings of Pegasus guy, man, he was talking about it. He was happy and stuff. Oh, my God, that's killing me, man, that I can't think of his name. So maybe some more Spike and a Light juice will rattle up my brain. Yeah, see, if anything, the temperatures have been a little lower here. And we've had a few 90 days, and they're about to come. I mean, July and August, man, we'll be beating towards 100 there. But it's green, man. We've had so much rain, man. Everything is green. Like we keep getting this rain, man. The farmers are gonna start worrying about mold. In fact, they've been spraying the heck out of their crops now. It's probably because of mold. But making the hay grow like crazy. They're probably about ready to start doing another cut on the hay. Be hay, cut the hay. Oh my God. Nothing until I remember this name. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Let's see, what else was I going to show? David mentioned that. I mentioned the Sirius. Man, it's a jet stream, man. If you look at the jet stream, you can see what it's doing, and then, back in the 60s and 70s, they used to talk about sun activity that had an impact on hot and cold spells. But, now it's because Hurricane, that's it. Good grief, man. I can't believe I had a block, man. I couldn't remember Hurricane. Little old Hurricane. Yeah, man, him and Sterling, man, those guys. I love the way Sterling runs with those little arms out by his side and stuff. And he just, he's good, man. That guy is good. He was on Dude Perfect they were doing a football thing, and they had like boxes in front of the goal, and they were either numbered or colored, and they would tell him to kick a yellow box, or like the fourth box down, the third from the end and the top, man, and he could just whack it out. Big fireworks. Yeah, they're supposed to have fireworks on Fort Rucker tonight, but this rain will delay it, but they won't cancel it out. Man, that Fort Rucker is just jammed with people for their fireworks. They spend a lot of money on them and stuff. Yeah, I just had a blank with King. But, yeah, Germany, man. And when Mahler missed that shot, man, I just couldn't believe it. Yeah, Lee, I got a night flyer, man. Let me see. Yeah. Out there on that field at night with no... I've flown at night. I used to go out to Toth and fly at night out there. But I don't do all that well at night, so I mean it was like, because heck, man, I've got the hey, Nolan Smith, how you doing, man? Let's make you a moderator, a live stream moderator. I mean, I've got the Beaver or the oh my God, what the heck is that plane called? Well, I have the Night Timber X. I've got the Flex Cessna 170, and I've got that little plane that's right up there, the Brave. The Pawnee Brave is a night plane. I've got those, and let's see. Those are my night planes. I have those 3 night planes. Yeah, I bet, man. Yeah, the game they play this weekend, man. Hopefully they'll keep going, man. I'd like to see them take it. Now that France is out, man. Not that I was rooting for France, but that was an upset, and that was a huge upset. Of course, the England upset was big too because they hadn't beaten England in a match or beaten Germany in a match like this forever, man. Robert, oh come on, oh, Kenny, this is to you, Kenny. You take stuff better than anyone I've ever known, man. I mean, I thought I was pretty thick-skinned about stuff, but you're good, man. And I know you're kidding, Robert. I know everybody's kidding him and stuff. It's pretty good. Mickey must actually have to work today. He usually stops by and says, hey. But, yeah, it's just been, taking planes out there that I can fly and stuff, and because of the grass. But I'm probably going to try, I'll probably go out Saturday, but it depends on what Linda wants to do. I don't know if she'll want to go to the beach again, but the beach on the 4th of July weekend is not a good place to go, man. It'll be packed. At least we can eat at the place we want to eat, because when we were there Monday, we wanted to go to Bayou on the beach, and they're closed. They're closed Sundays and they're closed Mondays, man. It's a beach place, and they do such a great business, and it's just a little blue collar place where you can get a PBR draft is like, I think it's $1.50 or something like that. I mean, but they have some of the best seafood and oysters and shrimp and sandwiches. You name everything they cook is really, 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 really good there. And Panama City Beach, Bayou on the beach, man, that's a good place to eat. They won't rip you off. I like it. Let's see, like gumbo and different things like that. I've had some good stuff there. Jambalaya, poor boys. Yep. Deuces. That's right, man, Mike. They got some good stuff, man. Good food. And they usually have specials for lunches and stuff. Because when I used to go fly, we used to fly down there at the beach. So I'd fly and I'd either go there and eat lunch or go to the Hofbrau and have lunch. Usually sometimes I would go eat at Bayou on the beach and then I'd go to the Hofbrau and get my, club member liter mug full of beer, which I would drink maybe half of it and then have to wait around before I could drive. But they got the shrimp. It's called, oh, what is it called, man? See, that's bad, but I can't even think of it. Ba, 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 ba. It's in the sauce. It's shrimp. It's, I don't know. Bob, we were just talking about you, Muskie Bob. Yeah, Muskie Bob right there, man. He puts out fun stuff. He does fun things. I mean, he's a hack pilot like the rest. No, I'm just kidding, Bob. You do a great job, buddy. I'm just kidding you, Bob. Nah, not Scampy. It's oh my god. I can see it on because they have specials on it all the time. I would go in there like one of my buddies from the Hofbrau, one of my brothers at the Hofbrau. He said, "Man, I'll show you where to go, Jeff." And he took me over there, and man, it's good. Tuk shrimp or hot two shrimp? I don't know. I can't remember. And then another good place at the beach if you want to go to and eat is Patches. Patches Bar and Grill. It's on the east end of the beach. They have great food and great beer. Oh, Bang Bang Shrimp. There you go. Yep, that's it, Deuces. Bang Bang Shrimp. Yeah. It's good there too, man. And they do their own hot sauce. They make their own hot sauce. Oh my God, is it good? You know, and they shuck, I don't know, about a bazillion oysters there, but they do their own sauce. That sauce is, it's funny, man. Lee, no offense, but you know, during the winter, a lot of Canadians come down to Panama City Beach, and when the Canadians are in town, they have a tendency to take things like, you know, the bottles of hot sauce and stuff like that. They take the salt, the pepper, the sugar. They take the hot sauce. They'll take mustard bottles, ketchup bottles, and things like that. It's funny, man. So like during the Canadian season, man, they give you that stuff in little plastic tubs and stuff. But you know, if they know you, you know, they'll give you one. But it's just funny, man. You hear the Canadian stories, you know, like one of my buddies, his wife worked at Walmart, and it's like they'll they'll buy something when they first get there, and then try to return it when it comes time to leave. You know, and most of the times they'll take it back, but you know, it's just I don't know. To me, it takes a lot of chutzpah to do something like that, man. But you know, I mean, we used to fly with an English gentleman that lives in Canada now, and you know, like when the exchange rate was negative towards him and stuff. You know, I mean, you know, he had to watch his funds and stuff. He was a great gentleman, man. He was fun to fly with. He flew with an old 72 megahertz radio and stuff. But man, he was a good pilot and had some nice old planes. I don't know if he's, you know, that's why I said, man, it's like Hurricane Michael wiped out a group of guys that used to love to fly together. When Hurricane Michael tore up the beach, it just killed everything. Your wife won't let you fly. Linda loves it when I go fly. You know, I mean, sometimes except for like if she wants to go to the beach or go do something, you know. The only thing I'm tired, I refuse to do, I ain't going, is looking at furniture. I don't want to look at furniture. If we're going for furniture, I'm going to go buy furniture. I'm not going to go look at furniture. I don't care, you know? I mean, after you have a couch for 2 days, it's a couch. A chair is a chair, you know? I don't care, you know? Oh, real planes. All right. Yeah, Dave. Dave, if you stop by, I haven't heard from you, bud. I miss hearing from you. But if you ever stop in, you know, man, it's like he used to fly. His uncle or someone had an AT-6. Then they had a T-28 too. So I mean, he's kind of like the Pilot Ryan story about warbirds and stuff. I just wish we'd get back to having air shows again. Yeah, it's like, you know, we've had this discussion many times. You know, it's like if I'm going to Home Depot and Lowe's, man, I'm going to whatever aisle, grab the crap, and I'm in the line and I'm out of there. I don't go walk around and see what plants they have. I don't go through the home whatever section and look at this. I don't go look at that, you know, and walk around. You know, I know what I want. I go get it. I'm out. I'll go. I think I'm grounded from going to the commissary and getting the groceries, you know, because you know it's like you know, I'm in the door. I got to fill up the cart and I'm out, you know. But you know, I mean, you know, it's all good. I know she enjoys that kind of stuff, you know. So sometimes she'll drag me out there. It's usually when I know I've got a pre-order, getting ready to hit the cart or something. No, I'm just kidding, Linda. If you watch this, or if you know Marcia and the kids are watching this, you know, I thank you for subbing to the channel and everything, or the people that Linda works with that have sub. I'm just kidding. I love Linda. You know, I wouldn't do anything bad. That's a bad thing when you get people to sub to your channel. You know, it's like they have sub to your channel. Yeah, I don't know, man. The hobby store, you know, she would go there with me when they used to sell planes and stuff, just to make sure I wouldn't get anything. But you know, Dan and I, we had to hand signals, you know. But that's nice. That's nice. Electric fly-in. Yeah, I don't do that. Makes her mad, Mike. If you wait in the car, that's not good. Yeah, it's funny. Like the guys at the field, man. I don't know, man. They think gas is, you know, weight planes are the future and electric's a fad, you know. And I'm like, I keep trying to explain to them that that's not necessarily the reality of how things are going. Because I don't know how you would get started if if you have never flown RC before and you're doing a wet plane. Because one, you got to learn how to keep those things running. You know, I know once you get them set up right, they run pretty reliably. But my goodness. Hey Jude, how you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. I'm just warming things up for Kenny here. I'm out in the garage, man. I had a little fan on, but it made too much noise. I do checks before I go live, and the fan just made too much noise. And this big fan right here, I mean, it pretty much almost will blow the monitor off the table, you know. So, and it's humid. Yeah, man, Jude, man. I was tempted to check out my FPV stuff. It's just too humid. Yeah, Mike, this is RC plane. Make my ass look big. Yeah, right before I came out, Linda was looking at some sandals, you know, and she goes, I like these sandals a lot, but I just don't know which ones to get. Should I get the tan ones, or should I get the tan ones with the brown whatever running through them and everything? And all I see is they got a little zipper that goes up the hill. And I said, man, I would never wear anything with a zipper in the hill. Are you kidding me? There's no way I would wear anything like that, you know? So I don't know, man. You know, I probably got in trouble. And I said, well, they both look nice. So whichever one you get, man, it'll be fine. But she doesn't come up, and, you know, I don't, you know, I guess I should ask her when I'm looking at planes, you know, should I get the F-18 or should I get the F-22? Which one of these two planes do you think I should get, you know? I don't know. They've got a good deal of Morgan Fuels and they buy it. I don't know what it is. It's not too bad. Yeah, I think, you know, I've got the little hood thing that goes on, so that's a little hotter than the goggles and stuff. But I've tried flying it in the summer. I mean, in the morning sometimes I can do it, but you know, like in the mornings we have cooler temperatures, but we have higher humidity. So you have 100% humidity. You know, you might have 74 degrees and 100% humidity, or you wait 2 hours and you got, you know, 86 degrees with 92% humidity. You know, so you like pick your poison. So I do that in the winter. I'll do FPV in the winter. Nah, you never want to ask her if it makes it bigger, man. You never want to do that. No, I wouldn't recommend that, Mike. Yeah, she might just whip out her mirror and say, "Yeah, that is true." You know, objects look smaller in the mirror, but no. Yeah, that's funny. But all right, this is a serious RC show. Yes, it is. I've got, you know, I'm gonna get a what is it? Fly Zone Super Cub out of the box, 3-channel Super Cub with the photo safe thing that comes in it to prevent you from crashing. Yeah, we're gonna unbox one of those. I've got one of those underneath the chair. Yeah, yeah, man. Jude, man, if you get just enough RC, man, he flies FPV. He flies the Tundra, man. He does a great job flying the Grand Tundra, FPV, the 105, the Rad Jet. In fact, when Hobby King had their sale, I was thinking of getting a Rad Jet, man. That was the only plane I could think of that I would want to get, you know, with the, what is it, 12, 13% off that they've got, the coupon that runs until, I don't know when it ends, you know, ends, but, you know, I was thinking, you know, their planes, their planes are out of stock. You know, they've got the Grand Tundra in stock, but I don't really want another Grand Tundra. I've got some wings. I've taken some servos out of the wings, and I've got the fuselage and a good motor out there. I'm gonna take that motor out. I might use that on my next ARF. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Jude's great. His wife is great, man. She helps him out and she's there with him and supports him and everything. Jude and his wife, good people, very good people. I got to meet him at the Pilot Ryan fly-in. It was awesome. He let everybody else fly his Rad Jet with me. No, I didn't. I didn't ask. I didn't. No, you're good, Jude. I'm kind of a quiet behind this. You know, I don't. You know. Yeah, I think they kind of quit selling that. The Avio C-130. I saw one of those fly at the Beach Club, man. To me, it looked like it was a good plane, man. The guy was happy with it. That had it. That's one place I need to go. I need to get up a Saturday, set my alarm for 4:30 and drive down there, so I can be down there at 7 when the guys down there fly. I miss those guys too. I didn't fly with them that much. You know, I flew with them for probably 8 months until we got our club up that I'm flying at now. We got that filled up and running, but that was a good group of guys, man. That was beautiful facilities, man. They had like an overhang where the pit area, and they had fans. They had like 3 refrigerators. They had running water. They had microwaves, you know, and all kinds of fans, enough fans. It's just good. It was a nice place and it was cheap, and you know, they were great guys. I mean, great, just, you know, like most club members, you know, like the people at Jet Jam too, you know, for the most part. You know, I didn't run into any buttholes, you know, and I would sit, you know, in the shade, you know, where the tables were. I didn't run into any bad people. But yeah, great group of guys down there. I miss flying with Fred, man. He was fun to fly with because he was like me. He's retired, except for he was retired Air Force, you know. All right, deuces, man. Yeah, we should probably wind her down. Mike Bird, I appreciate it, sir. I don't know how. Well, of course, I stay up late. I woke up at what did I wake up at? I woke up at 3:30 yesterday, and I stayed up, and I kind of fell asleep for about an hour and a half. But I was up, checking the video that I had pop up. I think I had the QK Extra pop up. I don't know what I'm going to put up tonight. I might put a Draco up tonight from today, Big Red. But it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it's an amazing plane, man. The way it's got the easiest setup and takedown of a 2-meter plane that I've ever. I've only had a few, but and my little twist ties. Most of the time, I can put them in with my fingers, but taking them out, sometimes I have to grab them with a plier. I got twos that I have to grab with the pliers, and I don't know where the hang up is at. I would sand a little bit on the little the wing twist ties, but I don't know where it's at. But everybody's got good videos up that's in here tonight, man. All right, Bob, man. You take care. Tell Kit hi. I love your videos that you do, man. You do some great stuff. You have great fun. That's all we're doing is having great fun. We all have fun. We can all share the fun. I hope you got, if you check out, if you don't have a way to edit videos, if you have Windows 10, you have a good way to edit videos. I just did a quick, honest to God, that was the second time that I used that, and for as long as that 17 minutes the video was, I probably spent 15 minutes before that getting to figure out how to use it. So, it's pretty simple, it's pretty powerful. Yes, I did, Hangar 51. I did get it from Tower Hobby. I just love that thing, man. I love the way it looks. I wish you could still get the P-51B that they sold, that FMS used to make, man. That was a beautiful plane, too. Like all the guys that had FMS planes, that was their favorite one. And, I'll probably end up getting the 1500 P-51 from E-flite, but I'm leaning towards getting an MX-10. That's why I haven't picked up one of the Focke-Wulf 190. I love Focke-Wulfs. I got it before, because how they cleaned them out was they had the RC sailors do a lot of flights with them, and once they did that, they started going out of stock. But I got on them before that, and I bought the P-51 just out on a whim, I just figured I'll give it a go, and it was so great. And I was going to order. They had other P-50s, like Reno Racers and other that. I was going to get them all, but I had to wait a month because I'd bought a lot of stuff, man. And then, in that month they were just gone from the website. It wasn't like they were out of stock; they were just gone. When E-flite took over, after they had the sailors do their little preview on them, they just removed them from the website and they were gone. And I don't know who made them for them, but I've looked in Banggood, bang, 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 bang good. I've looked on Amazon. I don't see anything, but the foam is great. They fly great. It's just, they're good planes. And I almost wish I would have got the ARF, the P-51B ARF that Hobby King had. Yeah, Focke-Wulf 190, man. I had the FMS 190 and or the 109, and I love that. I still can't believe I still can't believe how far away I was in the shadows, down behind the trees, in the desert or the winter camo with the green and the tan and everything. And I lost orientation and I just balled it up bad. I couldn't fix it. There was no fixing it. It was sad. But I got the Hobby King. It flies great. I had it. I took it out to the field. I think it was last week when the runway grass was too tall for it. So maybe I can take it out here again. I love flying. I love the way the 109s look and the 190s. I want to do a capture scheme. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get, Mike Bird. Because I like Hall effect gimbals, man. After flying my Radio Master TX, man. Yeah, I thought about getting that one. Yep. I thought about getting that, Jude. But so that's, kind of where I'm at, because if I get, once I get out of, I'm in credit card purgatory after the trailer hitch for a while, which is fine. I understand. I'm no longer working, so I can't just buy 1,000. Oh, is that what you got as a jumper? Okay, I saw your little radio. That's nice. I mean, it works well. Works well, Jude. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I was thinking of going all Radio Master, but I don't know. On some planes, it's nice to get the bind and fly and the simplicity of it. I guess, the older I get, and I just had a birthday, it's like I'm 64 now, it's like, oh, I'm 64. Woo, it's like, I don't know, I don't, nobody has tomorrow guaranteed. Yep. Oh, the Hall gimbals, man. I knew they were great. I knew they were good. But man, oh. Yeah, because when the IX-12 came out, I thought it might have had them, but when the Spectrum guys were like on Dave's show, or maybe it was on a Horizon Live event, I asked, do they have the same gimbals as the DX9? And they said yes. So I said, and he said it'll feel the same, Jeff. I think it was Jared that told me that, which I appreciate. I appreciate him being honest. They could have lied. But if you buy the Sirius, X-Fly Sirius is a great flying 80 millimeter EDF. But if you get it, you're going to get hot batteries unless you come up with a vent. And I think I would put it like a vent, cut a vent into the battery hatch and then put a grate on it, or a vent under the battery. But if you look at that bird, there's no vents in the nose going into the ESC or the battery area, and the batteries were coming out hot. I should have grabbed my heat gun out of my bag and shot it, but I didn't, because one, it wasn't my plane, they weren't my batteries, and Nate and Spencer Keith, they were, the heat, and the batteries, they were playing around with different C ratings and different size packs and everything. And the Sirius flew great with all of them, but that's the only thing I don't like my batteries to get real hot in a plane. And the cooker plane that I have right now is the E-flite F-15 if I run it fast. Yeah, softer gear. That's what we all need, man. Yeah, Mike. Yeah, that's it, man. It's just like my buddy Butch used to fly. I think it was a Fry Sky or something like that, man. And I had to learn it just to help him out with it and stuff. And then some of the guys at Toth, one guy, he flew Fly Sky, and and I figured out how to add Expo to it, because he was flying 100% throws with no Expo, and he couldn't fly 100% throws and no Expos. I always said, man, if I want to because I'm a computer programmer, man. I said, if I want to program, I'll go to work, man. I just want to bind and fly, I want it simple. I want it fast, simple and fast, That was my excuse. But, I mean, it's just like, like all the things that, like now Spectrum will give you, give you your battery back and all this other stuff, Heck, my little $29 Fry Sky radio that I have for my sailboat tells me what the receiver pack battery voltage is, and stuff. So this is funny. Yeah, same here. Same here, Mike. I would have bought it in a... But it's just like, my snap days are over since I retired. And they were kind of over before because, I mean, our credit union, used to be the Aviation Federal Credit Union. Now it's called the All-In Credit Union. Like all in, like really, you're playing no hold'em poker, you go all in, you know. But they send out a nice spreadsheet at the end of the year, and you can click a column, you know, and it shows where I bought cigars. It shows every RC plane stuff that I've bought. I think one year, the last year I paid attention to it, you know, it's like, she goes, do you know you spent $8,000 this year on RC stuff? I said, is that all I spent? Man, I could have spent a lot more, you know. All right. What's that the gear on? I'm sorry. What gear is that, Jude? Oh, on the on the 190. All right, guys, it's getting late, man. Kenny's out there in his shed, man. He's probably bailing it out and stuff. I appreciate you for hanging in. Remember the Flight Test Community Organization. You can join for free. How much does that cost you to join? Free. And, you know, I'm not saying that they're better than the AMA to represent RC flyers, but by God, you know, if one organization representing you is good, two representing you is better, you know, just so that they can present. I think from what I've seen, Flight Test does a better presentation. Well, I'm not going to say that, than the AMA, because I've met the AMA people, you know, at Perry. They're there at their booth and everything, and they seem like good, honest, hardworking people for the aviation hall, you know, modelers and stuff. But, you know, AMA was against FPV, you know. They were against drone. They didn't see that, you know, they didn't have the foresight to see the future of model aviation, in my opinion, where Flight Test is the forward leaning edge of, you know, model aviation. And so I don't see why it wouldn't hurt when you can join the Flight Test Community Organization for free, you know. And I'm not a joiner. I'm not a leader of a revolt or anything like that, but I'm just thinking, hey Ron, how you doing, buddy? That why not? What do you got to lose? It's free. They're trying to help us to be able to keep flying our planes. And I know we're part of a community organization now, but you think about, when you look at a flight test event, what do you see? When you look at the footage of all those big thousands of people that come to their fly-ins and stuff, what do you see? You see thousands of kids flying. And, you know, that is great, you know, because that's the future of aviation. You know, that's where your Gavins have come in, your KBRC, Kyler and his family and everything like that, you know. They're the future of model aviation. You know, me, you know, it's like, I'm not the oldest person in our club by any stretch of the means, you know what I'm saying? You know, there might just be a few behind us, but so support Flight Test Community Flight Organizations, support the AMA, take the trust training. It's training. It's not, they call it a test. It's not a test. It's a training. You know, I've been in the government since I joined the Guard in '83. You know, and the Army in '86, and federal service after that. You know, it's training. It's not a test. It's just training. It doesn't hurt you. You know. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody. I'm sorry I preached about that stuff, but I'm passionate about RC. I'm passionate about having fun. Last thing I want is somebody showing up at the field with rollers on the roof saying, you can't do that here anymore. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Have a good time. I'm sorry, you know, but we're having fun flying. Tuco's having fun flying, man. Oh, God, oh, man. He was so, because a couple days, the weather kept us away, and he was going nuts in here. He had a blast today, even though I had the big seat down, the little seat, you know, so it took him a while to adjust, but he could lay down and everything was good. But he had a good time. He got to run around and stuff like that. He did well not chasing the tractor. So I really appreciate everybody for stopping in. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Just subscribe. Get some people. If you know somebody, have your mom subscribe, and it'll go away. It's just like, because I want to get to 1,000, not for money or anything like that. I want to get to 1,000 so I can do live streams wherever and whenever I want. Because you never know when they'll take the Streamlabs app away. All right, everybody. Tuco's in the AC. He's sleeping. He's happy. He hates this gun. He hates my bucket assault. So y'all have a good time, man. Keep the wheels up. Thanks for joining Team Let's Go Flying on the live stream. If any of the Wings of Pegasus friends are here, thank you for coming by. Guys at the beach, I love you all still. Look forward to mixing wheels and wings with you again. Thank you. Bye. Woo, 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 woo.